I thought to bring you this. As you can see, the pavement, the pavement, the pavement on the RRA belt has started. You know, this is just to inform you about the progress that is being made on the road. As you can see clearly, the pavement has started on the RRA road. You know, there are two companies that is involved into the construction of this road. China Railroad subcontracted from East. This is their portion, and they already started. Like I said to you a few weeks ago, that the pavement of the road will soon start. And as you can see, the pavement has started. This is now, something that is being made up. You can see a live footage of what is happening here. And this is just to disprove some of the lies that have been told continuously. The road project will not start. And even some of your senators then, because they wanted to score political point, but because they also brainwash you, they sit down and say, they play that death trap, the government eat the money, the government do this. The project will not start, they didn't get it, blah, blah, blah. They have all kinds of things to say. Some of the senators even said they can assure the public that the construction of the road will not start. But today, clearly, you can see that the construction of the road has started. And you all know the history of this road. And some of the argument they were making, oh yeah, car making accident on the road, blah, blah, blah. And I just, sometimes I listen to these arguments, I just laugh. How can you be talking about car making accident if to say when the road, when we had the two linear car was never making accident? Do you know how many relatives, friends, and loved ones do you know how many of them die on this road through accident? But it took a visionary leader like George Weah to say, no, we can't be here the road that is connecting our major airport. It's still living in the ancient period. We will expand the road. And the road, they will not only expand the road, they're going to put electricity. They will put current, electricity will be on the road. And that's the beauty of it. They only opening the road, or they're not only expanding the road. They're not only expanding the road, there will be electricity. You have electricity on the road. So as you can see clearly, you have hundreds of Liberians that are working here. Hundreds of Liberians. This is another means of helping Liberian people, help their family. Because at the end of every month, they get something, and their family benefit from it. So, this is what you see here. I'm one person that is so much happy that the construction of this road has started. I am so much happy that the construction of this road has started. I mean, if nobody is happy, I'm the happiest person today on earth to see that this road has started under George Weah leadership. The road that was built in the 40s, this road I have witnessed the death of plenty of our compatriots. This road has witnessed the death of plenty Liberian foreigner, diplomat, you just name it. And today we're seeing that the rule has started under George Weah administration. What more can we say? This is the man that some of our brothers or some of our friends refer to as, he will not do anything. Imagine, we have had 20 plus presidents in Liberia. None of them could think or imagine about constructing or expanding this rule. But it took a man with a vision. I can remember when they let Mamadou Vla Nyimpan, it was in December, I think in December. In December at the end of 2020, when the president did the groundbreaking of this rule. And some people started saying, he ready for groundbreaking again. He ready for groundbreaking again. The man you elected as senator today, he said the president will be doing groundbreaking that you find Liberia, there will be earthquake in Liberia. But this is the result of the groundbreaking you're seeing here. This is the result of the groundbreaking in December that the president, Mamadou Vla Nyimpan, so rest in peace, did for this road to start. I mean, you be the judge, you be the witness. I always say to people, do not allow people to use you as a conduit for their political relevance. Don't allow them to use you as a stepping stone for their political relevance. Because they told you that the road will not start. They told you that that place will never start. And today is the what? What today is the? Today is the 9th of April. The 9th of April. And you see that the pavement, they started putting quota on the road already. The pavement has started. They already started putting quota on the road. This is the RRA road, my people. The RRA road, the people said to you that it will never start. The RRA road that they told you that it will never start. I mean, to disprove their lies. This is what you're witnessing, a first-hand information. The first-hand information about the pavement of the road. Don't let them say anything to you. You know, the only thing some of them rely on is to lie to you. Because they believe that over the period of time, what they manage to do to you is to, perpetually lie to you on things that they can't do. But basically, this is it. Like the president said, don't mind them. Do not mind them. You have a man with a heart of gold. You have a man who believes that he wants to leave a legacy for this country. You have a man who believes that after his tenure as the president of the Republic of Liberia, you will see and witness a different Liberia. So this is it. As you can see, they have a machine sound here. As you can see, they have a machine sound.
Give me blood play too. Give me blood play. Give me blood play. For the person, I just post it. So, blood play back. Give me blood play. Carrasco Di Maro. Bime. Carrasco Di Maro. Carrasco Di Maro.
Yeah, man, thank you.
I'll be more ground.
Thank you.
Come with me.
Well, this is the rule for you.
Yeah, bro.
He's our big brother, President friend. I'm too proud and happy to be with him. Yeah, seriously. Live on your hip, please. Live on your video clip.
I'm not here with Carrasco Di Maro. How you feel for today?
My brother and friend,
I'm
the
very
fact of the
happy.
matter is that I want to say thanks and appreciation to God Almighty, because He's the one that gave the president wisdom to see how best he can contemplate to see how the road can be constructed. Because some of them doing myself. I was not born when the road was made. But for the president to gain power, to see how best he can open this road, to make sure that people can have access to the airport, very fast and go and come.
Yeah, can't as I'm feeling him now, I feel that I'm with the president. As I'm touching him now, I feel that I'm with the president. So, whosoever want to say, he can say, hey, I will Carrasco Di Maro.
Thank you.
As I'm speaking to, I'm better speaking, but first I want to be thankful to the government, because the government doing constant well. You understand? So thank you very much, Carrasco.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you.
Did well.
Thank you.
Okay.
You live here?
Yeah.
You live here?
Yeah, I'm living right back here.
Oh, you live here?
Yeah.
Okay, let me talk to you small, Victor. Council. Let me go for taking your picture, yeah?
Yes, sir. We'll be fine. We'll be happy that the government is doing constant well. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it after. Well, let me finish here.
No problem.
Okay.
Carrasco.
So, I come here. So, just the way I want to talk to you. So, you live around here, right? So, how do you feel about this project, the road project?
The road project, really, I feel very fun because since the people operate on the side, they are working very good. And I can see the action what they put in. They are putting food there. I enjoy their work, they're working in it.
So there were a lot of people that were saying that the president will not do this work. It will not happen. And so for you to see it today, and the president is listening to you. So for you to see it today and see that a road that was constructed in the 40s during the World War II, we have had 20 plus presidents that have come. Nobody could think about opening this road. But today you see under George Weah administration that the road is open. I mean, what can you say to some of these things?
I'm very happy because other people that the politicians are feeling so hard, they don't know what's going on in the country. But we're trying to tell you that the country will satisfy with the government and what he's doing will satisfy with it. Because even in the capital city, we can see other places. Santa Fe Road, Fish, and other places. You can see the road now getting to full in. So I'm very happy for you.
You say your name again? Victor Smith. Thank you, Victor. Thank you. And nice talking to you. I see one other young man here too. Yeah.
I just want to say thanks and appreciation to you for your appearing here. Because your appearing here is showing great elevation for us. And I just want to say this time again to say thanks to the Almighty God who are giving the president wisdom to see how this road can be constructed, which is people that travel to the airport to get quick access to get to the airport. Because usually once you miss a flight, there will be a lot of costs. attached to it based on the traffic. But I wasn't born when this road was constructed.
Yeah.
When it was constructed, yeah, one of my thinking. Now they go see that the contract will not become later. But the president, there are a lot of people who are taking step power. But then the thing was, the road can be open. They are not doing it. But the president is a president of wisdom. There's a man who understands the Liberian people. There's a man who trying to want to see our bag. This road, let me just stop to this road. When they start community in Morocco, now they feeder roads. Now, if you get to really high, you get to any other communities, you will see different bypass to see our bag to ease the traffic. But way back, we never had it that way. You see people stuck in the traffic, other people take a change fast, so we leave the car and go. For President, we are, you must go accept. Every post I do, people always castigating me, but I don't care about them. Just now, when they were doing the trial, right down there, I just post another thing again. I was on the media. And me, my entire family, I will not relent. If I died, if somebody will kill me, let it kill me. But President, we are. The 2 years will not end, they will end. But all matter in heaven know that. Judge will win for 2 years. Because the people that contested against the men, they are better. They don't know how to help the Liberian people. They wouldn't do, they say negative about their own country. So if you say negative about your country, how you expect the country to develop? You get money. Say you get money. How many verification schools that you are copying to heaven? You are not doing it. You are not doing it. One day, but to take money and carry a car there and tell the people say, no investor can carry the country. So no investor carry the country now. Who you think they will suffer? That we don't want you suffering. If you say you get money now, you go get 1 million, get 2 million to the people. With that 2 million, you are made 4 years, you brought like people. And they will make money. They will make money. Even when I found out about the thing, they say, they will do certain things to make sure that they know and small thing. For example, I beg you, my name is Joseph, can record it. I probably know at Josico. I was even in a race, but based on some authorities who tell me to step down because of the road project, and people always tell me negative.
Josico.
Yeah, Josico.
Josico.
Yeah, Josico.
I like that name,
Yeah.
Josico.
Joseph, can we call it? But when we in high school, people call me Josico. And also people call me Joseph never pay. When I be a job, we are better.
Is that how they call you? Is that how they call you? Jesus never pay.
Jesus never pay. Yeah, you see. When I can't when I get money, but I can't spend money. Some of them say, my man, I want to water.
You buy water.
Yeah. I pay money to go buy it and give to the people. So, you understand? Because we are a second term. Don't talk about it. Whatever you go to any other ministry, the president will win the election. Because in my own thinking, I go and then I pray and say, Papa, God, tell me, man. So the people that behind that can't get the president, they say, that's the world. So tell me now, say they got a man to rule the country tomorrow. What are they doing? What are they doing so that we are also can follow stand there and maybe vote for them later? But you go check here, nothing. Say, brother, go on my day.
Thank you.
The president and he will win the election.
Thank you, Josico. Jesus never fail. Well, you listen to Jesus never fail, Josico. You listen to Jesus never fail talking. Imagine need Jesus never fail, Jessica. Well, you listen to young people talking and other people expressing their thought about everything that is happening. You know, other people expressing their thought about everything that is happening. Basically, this is what you see here. 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 And see the construction of the road. This is the construction of the road here. Well, if you are a Liberian in the diaspora, if you want to get out there on the podcast to express, your thought about it, you can just go to art. Yeah. If you are a Liberian and you are on the podcast, you can also send a request. You send a request, I will add you. You send a request, I will add you, so you can that too. You see the thickness on the quota, and these are professional people here. And, so no need to be asking for how many inch of the quota would be, all that kind of thing there. Yeah. I'm glad that, my man Josh Lobo, you just joined the live podcast. You going back or you stay here? If you stay here, I know when you're going back to the States, you will see what I'm talking about here. You will see a clear evidence of what I'm talking about here. The thing here, the area you see, is not something that we're just making up. If you want to be added on the video, you can say art, and I will definitely connect you.
Mr. Kolasco.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. What's up, brother? How are you?
Not bad, man. It is Jamestown.
Yeah, be audible a little bit.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but in very faintly.
All right, let me get it volume. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, but anyway, I'm sure the audience will hear you, so you can just, this is the RRA rule. This is the RRA rule, a rule that the groundbreaking was done. The Mamadou Vlad Jipa, may his soul rest in peace. It was in December 20th in 2020, right before 2021.
Sure.
And you can see today that there were a whole lot of conversation about this rule. Some people say it was never going to happen, and that it would never work. The president and his people now steal the money, and there is nothing. In fact, some of the senators that were just elected, refer to the place as death trap. I have to say, when the road was here before, no accident were on the, yeah.
I know.
I have to say no accident were on it. But today, I'm bringing you a live coverage of the commencement of the rule. A live coverage of the commencement. So what are you to say?
My brother Carrasco, thank you so much. The last time when you came, we all met in DC, and then we also, I'm presently in watching you and talking to you from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I want to say thank you. I want to extend my thanks and appreciation to our dynamic president. He's doing extremely well. I usually, I like that word. I'm the person that be writing. Most of the time when you see the writing, posting the president picture, I'm the one that can say, stay humble, stay original. I'm the one here. So I want to say thanks to the president. This is very, very welcoming. The country, we drive, we live in America, we drive. Sometimes when I drive here, I see all these places. And I listen to the president. He said, I want mail abroad like Miami. So people take it out of context, like, oh, and there's like posting all kind of funny picture. And I really want to appreciate it. I don't mind them. Don't mind them, Brazil. Keep working. And that's what we want for our country. We go to all the people country. When you go to Miami, you go to all the places, Atlanta, Georgia, and all the places, you see the rules. And these are the kind of things that bring businesses and investors into the country. So I really want to appreciate you this morning, my brother, for carrying this thing. So these people can see the thing around the world. There will be opposition out there. I see the other men thinking about what it takes of the quota. And we got professionals here working, and they're trying to caution their professional stuff and all these things. So we should not mind them. That the president continue to do his job, and he continue to work for the Liberian people. We shouldn't mind them, brother. We shouldn't mind them. And I want to continue to say thank you to the government of Liberia. Thank you to President Weah. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you so much, my dear brother, too, for your support to the president and for your continuous belief in what George Weah is doing. And, for the Liberian people, I think it's rewarding. And as you can see, the reward about your belief in George Weah and what you think about Liberia is being clearly manifested here. So let me say thank you so much. I appreciate you ever so much.
Let me just say this here last, Carrasco. I'm not just a sedition. I'm a traditionally sedition and a double sedition. So thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was nice talking to you.
All right.
So you two can do the same if you want to come on. You two can do the same if you want to come on. Yes.
Good morning, Carrasco.
Hello, ma. How are you?
Give God the glory.
Okay.
Today is a special day for us, the Christians. I was just watching and I see you, going live with our RIA role, and we first of all I'm the CEO for the Women of Grace. The prayer warriors for the president. And this is we knew this. We know that God is behind this president. Like I told him one time, I gave him a Bible when we went to Liberia. I said that as long as God is on your side, you will succeed. The president is succeeding, and we just want to thank God for that. We want to thank God for giving us this humble president.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
Yes.
And thank you for all. Thank you
Mhm.
for all of your prayer.
Amen.
And this is what we believe in.
Yes.
The president does not believe in going to medicine man.
No,
the president
he's a
is a
believer.
strong prayer warrior. Every morning before he leaves his house, he prays to God. We all pray to God. That's the only thing we know.
Yeah.
And for all of you to continue to pray for Liberia, it means that Liberia is on course. Look, I always say that the president say we should not mind them because their only aim and objective is to pin Liberia black.
So destroy the
portray
country.
Liberia if to say nothing is happening. They're not doing it for any other reason. They're doing it for a very selfish reason. They're doing it because today it is George Weah, this man who came from Gibraltar, the man who ate farina for survival. And today he's at the zenith.
No Sam. Bound to succeed.
Exactly.
President Weah is bound to succeed. God is behind him. God is protecting him. We'll continue to pray for this president. No matter what they do, they will not succeed. I always say that. I say they will come back and eat their own worst because they are not in the interest of the country. They are there just for what they can get. And this president is doing all he can do. People, like he said, don't mind them. And in my James Tanu, the boy who just came before me, I follow him. I like the way he writes. He said, Mr. President, the people will be after you. They will say all sorts of things about you, but stay humble and be blessed. President you are blessed by God, and we'll continue to pray for you. You will succeed. This country will succeed. Nobody will touch you in the mighty name of Jesus. You are protected by God.
Amen.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
Thank you, Carrasco, for what you're doing. Thank you for bringing it live to the people. And may God bless you also.
Thank you, Mama. I appreciate you.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Amen.
Thank you.
All right. Bring somebody else on.
Okay. Thank you to James, and thank you to our dear mother, James, and thank you for everything you do, propagating George Weah message. We appreciate you. And keep doing what you're doing because posterity will judge you on the right side, because of what you're doing. Let me try to bring somebody else in. So if you want to be added, you can also do the same. And send me a request, I will add you.
That's cool.
Yeah, Prince, how are you?
Man, thank you for bringing me on the big platform, bro. The platform,
Yeah,
now a small platform you bring me on. I appreciate you for at all.
thank you, Prince. Thank you. Thank you.
I know how many years I've been trying for you to bring me on the platform, and today,
I know.
answer my prayer.
Today you finally here.
God answer my prayer, the blessed time while you're going through your whole fast. Oh.
Yeah, Prince. Thank you. Thank you, Prince. Thank you.
Man,
Well, Prince, this is the RRA, the construction of the RRA road you see here. And you are elderly person. You have traveled on this route before. You see, this route was built in the 40s during the World War II. And we have had 20 plus presidents that have come before George Weah. But it took this man with his God-given, responsibility as the president to know that this road is supposed to be expanded and open. And today, on this historic day, the pavement of the road have started. And you there, I'm sure you're in the diaspora, Prince, and
yeah,
you are seeing a first-hand information about the commencement of the road. I mean, what are you to say to President Weah about his far-sightedness in making Liberia, one of the best places to live?
personally, we are continue to hit things now, continue to hit things. Look, that's cool. When we started this CDC stuff, 2005, when I was in Liberia at that time, I came here 2014 in the US. So I voted for President we are sure I'm a diehard citizen. So it's not everyone that know me, they know me very well to be a diehard citizen. That's cool. Which part of the road is started pavement on the road? So which part down there?
This is around, what is this side?
Around
Okay, this is around the Disco Hill Belt.
Oh, okay. That whole road in my road, cause that's cause you be on some walking motor, we so go compound 1, compound 2, grand bassa
Yeah,
that place we so power.
I know.
That whole road in my road down there, Carrasco.
Uh,
All the camp motor, we so has on that camp motor, we so all the go beyond Lac plantation down there. Oh, God bless me. I want a DV I came in the US. Look, Carrasco in the US here, you been coming here. Carrasco they any house somewhere, the people can pay roof west.
exactly.
The people can do nothing to obey the road first before they start doing anything to that place. Road
Yeah.
is very important. So some of that supporting person that we will continue to thank you. And look, God will continue to bless the person that we are. We saw this in him when we voted for him at the time we were in Liberia. That's why we stay in the US, we stay supporting him because we know the kind of hard and get for that country. Amen. Said about it, man. Say you're not judge me by what I say. You what I do. You can't help me. He say he not feel that men that get battery and how you see it feel. I end something they talking. I be talking to look I help you man. He not feel but the men that get battery or he say that he sleep that he say he help he can feel. And the man say tomorrow.
Prince, Prince, it's nice talking to you. Don't make me laugh this morning, Harley.
Thank you, Carrasco. I'm monitoring you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prince. Let me bring my man Toyua Harris. Yeah, Prince, you can just go up. Let me bring.
Okay. Come on.
A great Toyua Harris.
Hey, what's up, Chief South Carrasco? How you doing?
Toyua, my man, this is what you sweat for. This is something you put your neck on the chopping board for. This is something you believe in.
And
This is
yes. You know
this
something?
is
When Mane told me he wanted to be president, he kept talking about roads, but I didn't understand it. And then we went home to run campaign in 2004, and we were getting stuck in every county we went through. And he kept saying, we need roads, we need roads. And when I went home and I spoke to him, I told him that everything he told me he was going to do for the country, the most important thing that I always remember was roads. And I came home and saw roads. And to see this, you know, the people say we're not doing anything. And I don't know what's anything, what determines anything. The country is not shut down, it's still running. We see people employed right there. You can see people working,
Exactly.
earning their daily bread. We can see Liberians working, not just people, Liberians, you know? And this should be a sign that we had a 2-year pause. A lot of people say, oh, we had 6 years. Yes, we did. But we had a 2 years global pause.
Exactly.
So really, this is 4 years achievement, not 6. Because the whole world was shut down for 2. But they don't count that 2, they still added to our 6. So we take it. We'll accept the 6, and we'll accept it on the basis that we control the COVID surge, that we were one of the top countries in the world that controlled it. You know? So that was an achievement that they're not even talking about too.
Exactly.
You know? But this is good. This is what I expected of my president, our president, and this is what I expect to see much, much more in the next 6 years. We do not intend to forget the Liberian people. The Liberian people, they need roads. I mean, you know, I went home and I went to Banga, I went to Basso, Picano, and I said the people that designed this country, every major city got one road going in, one road coming out. What? I mean, come on. There's no alternative routes. Now we're getting alternative routes, which is a strange phenomenon in Liberia. Alternative route. You know? A traffic so you can take a shortcut, right?
I know. I know.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
I'm having my morning coffee. Happy Easter to the Christians here. Today is the day that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was risen from the dead. And as a Christian, this is what our faith is based on. Jesus Christ died, he rose from the dead, and he will come again. And I understand the I can't hear you. You on mute. Okay, you now
No,
you
no,
on mute.
yeah, somebody was calling. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
again, let me say thank you too. You know, you are I refer to you as an ideological brother, a person who believes in the foul march of our country. The president always spoke highly of you. You know, it's not because you are handsome or you are for your height.
my ass up.
Yeah. He speak about you because of your belief, because of your support to the quest of making Liberia a better place. I think this is something that we all should hold on. Look, Toya, look at this room.
Yeah.
And you know the irony about this situation is all of the noise they are causing. The common people, the people who basically believe that things are on course, are these people. They see today, Toyo, you check around here because of the road. You see, you hadn't found land here anymore.
Yeah.
Go to Johnsonville.
Yeah.
Go see the level of construction that have been done on Johnsonville. No land. People building stores, people building homes. You hardly see nothing. When President Weah was first elected as the president of the country, we had the tour of Monserrado County. We got stuck in the mud in Johnsonville. Imagine in Moserado County, Johnsonville, we got stuck there. The president said, "On my watch, this will never happen in Moserado County."
You know
We
what?
were still sticking in
You know
mud.
what always upset that president is him getting stuck in the mud. He hates it.
Exactly.
A lot of people
Exactly.
don't understand that about
Yeah.
him. He hates getting stuck in the mud.
Exactly.
He does. It's a personal thing to him.
Exactly. But Toya, it's good talking to you. I got other people who want to chip in, who want to express their thought about the process, and they are Liberians. I know they got thousands of Liberians that are viewing this. It's good to give them the opportunity, at least, to since they're seeing a first-hand information.
Thank you, and thank you for showing us a first-hand information. And again, before I leave, happy Ramadan to you, and happy Easter to all the Christians. Thank you.
Thank you, Toya. I extend my greeting to the family, and happy Easter to you as well. Okay, I'm going to bring somebody on. Let me bring my man Anthony here.
Sekou Carrasco Damaro.
Hey, Anthony, how are you?
I'm so grateful, my dear brother. Thank you ever so much for your hard work, for standing by our president. Let me say a big thank to my dynamic and developmental-oriented president. Before I can celebrate, because I've been celebrating, I've been seeing all of the developments the president been carrying on in our country. And I've been telling the people that President Weah, our developmental project is like a pregnancy. It cannot go behind. It will always come in front. It will always come in front. It will never hide. It will always be showing to people. Today, I want to call my brother Abraham Dara DeLong to come back the second time to say he's sorry, he shamed his mama. Because at the end of the day, they don't call a press conference. And he said that the road was at a standstill. He told the president that the company that undertaking this project, they could not make it, and now the project has come to a standstill. It's a shame to the government. That they don't said a few months ago. I don't know whether he can come back to tell his mama sorry the second time that he lied again. Second, I am so proud of my president. I got something to show tomorrow to my children. That the fought that I fought a good fight. I got something to show to my parents. That mama, maybe a few years ago, you said I was making the wrong choice, but today your goods will not be stuck on the highway. Sekou, thank you ever so much. I'm not here to waste time. Other people have to come home, but let God bless you. Let God bless you. May the righteous right hand of Allah be upon you for your good role play in carrying Mama Liberia forward. And I want to say, my president, remain in the camp of the God that we serve. Your enemy will always carry you to your place of honor. God will use them as a fertilizer for you to grow. Without the enemy, you will never go to where you stand to win. Joseph was sold as a slave in order to become prime minister in Egypt. The attack on you, President Weah, will give you more strength to defeat your enemy. 2023 is a one-round victory. Thank you, Carrasco. Thank you, President George Manuel Weah. Thank you to all the supporters of the government and the Liberian people. Let us stand together to support this president and the agenda. Let us not mind no noise maker who mean nothing but lies. Thank you, Sekou. Let God bless you.
Anthony, you can say it better. You can say it better than this. You can say it better than this, Anthony. I mean, for what you have just said, I don't even know what to say to you again, especially about the Senator DeLong. The man DeLong won elections on the basis of lies. So when you say one lie, you got to come out and say another lie. And to continuously lie, that's the only way you will maintain your status. So, I did not want to mention a name, but since you mentioned it, so that's it. Those are the kind of people that the Liberian people see as heroes. People that will just come and lie their way to power and say things that are inaccurate, and project themselves as leader. But again, Anthony, thank you so much. Josh Weah is not deterred. Josh Weah believes in the far march of the country. and he will continue to do what is appropriate. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
And
Sekou.
we can stop appreciating you guys for the support to Liberia and the president.
Oh yes, we'll continue to fight it.
Thank you.
They will be here and last, and we will speak the truth. We've been fighting them. We will continue to fight them in the positive way, not the negative way. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, bringing a different group of people so people can express their thought about the country, you know. My brother William, bro, all the way from France.
Yeah. Kalasco, how are you, my brother?
Man, you are a believer. You are a believer in a prosperous Liberia.
Yeah.
You are a believer. You are a man who believes that this country should be second to none. I mean, you see, young people, you see here, that's also young people you see here. Young people, they man controlling the heavy machine. I see the man say again, well, my man, you see that one of our young brother,
that man, I'm proud
one of our
of him.
young brother. I mean, I'm very proud to see this young man, a Liberian, controlling and making history. When the history of this road is written tomorrow, this young man you see here, his name will be placed in the archive because he is the one that is compounding the road. Sure. I mean, hold on, let me talk to this young man.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Yeah, I'm holding on. I want to even listen to him.
Well, you get thousands of people from all around the world, including the president that is listening to you. I mean, you as a young Liberian, man, and I see you, seriously, I feel so happy. Young man like you that is making this huge contribution to the country. I mean, what are you to say? What can you say about what is happening here?
What I want to say is that, you know, some people can always complain about the leader, which is George Manuel Weah. But me, I prefer he didn't work. But the reason is that even you, when you design your own to make a development, maybe before you used to give $1,500 LD to your wife for feeding at home. But now, because you already make a plan and decide what to do, you reduce it. So
wait, I beg you. William.
Yeah.
And to all other Liberians listening, are you listening to the man analogy? You listen to the previous he
Definitely said. I've been saying similar thing like that. Let you go ahead.
Go ahead.
What? Everything will be limited. And every satisfaction you used to get before, you will never get it because you already make a plan.
You want big house.
You already make a plan and run your decision to have a development, to build a foundation of the children that you are born in. Even though we know that the things in Liberia is very hard, but for me, I take it to be so granted. He's a leader. He will not be able to satisfy you myself. But in our case, as a young man, you don't sit down to your horse for the man to feed you. And I'm so happy of him doing this work. Every rose in Liberia, and they make it up to it to do a development of Republic of Liberia. I like that. I don't even want him to reduce rest press. When you work, you will eat. If you don't want to work, you still. But that development go on. It will not be our day, but then the children we are born in tomorrow, they enjoy the country.
Yeah.
What's your name? What's your name?
I'm better. They call me John Colley.
John, Mama Kumanju. Gale.
Wow.
Is your way? Mama, you listen to the man analogy, Mama. If even the man say anything.
So you see the problem about why people get complaining about for us. For me, when I went to school, I never had a time to pay attention in education because I know that it will not benefit me tomorrow. So I was in school at the same time, then in the trade.
Okay.
After school, I go to GSA, Study company for SSF.
Yeah, SSF.
They were there in the Kuta department.
No, but education. Why you learn? Also education.
Education. It's not meant to go to the University of Liberia, AME, other places. Education. Now you can't send me behind the machine. I don't know about it because you educated to drive this machine. It's not you gotta be having PhD. But when they got vocational school, people go to vocational school. You go to vocational school to learn how to be carpenter, to learn how to be mason, different plumber and other things. So it's not about you acquiring doctor or PhD or any other degree. You are educated, right? So don't say you're not educated. You are very educated, because the thing you're doing is by education. That button, you got to know where to press the button when the machine will move. So let me say thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and every other Liberian that are on the live broadcast also appreciate you for the history you make it and for the words of wisdom you just say here just now. Yeah, thank you. Well, why don't you listen to the young man?
Yeah. And why he said everything good, and unless the last one where he say he was not focused on education. No, in fact, this is the premier education on earth.
Yes.
We that live in the West is vocational training. Like for example, in France, if people come from out of high school, 10% of them go to the university to go get a master PhD. The balance group goes quickly for vocational training, technical training, because most of the industry, the economy here is driven by technical training. People who are doing plumbing, people who are doing electricity, they kind of roles and what have you. So for he to say, in Liberia, we misinterpret education. We think education is about reading and writing. No, to read and write and solve simple mathematical calculation, that literacy program is not education. Education is the ability to learn something that will benefit you and your family, to earn money. That's why it's different between, you can have a work, but you don't have a career. Career is what you live by. Why, even for example, you leave from government, for example, you go to a top industry or company, they will ask you, what is your career? People can get a job, but you can't get career. Like, for example, people can not, let's say, for example, our man, funny man, Fagon, who just masquerading, cussing enough funny. With that man just get, he had job, but he never had career. So at the end of the day, because he doesn't have career, he not go to America, he turn to desperado, he just cussing enough. Because he can't work nowhere, no career. He can't work nowhere. So my brother Kalasco, I want to say thanks to you guys there on the ground. You people are doing extremely well. This role is a milestone and historical role. I want to salute the president for this great work. I want to salute all of you that are around the leader for this great work. I was so happy when I just got on the line and I see this thing. Just that somebody gave me another food to eat again for the whole of 2023. I know. That kind of joy, that joy can't in me, because our taste for success in our country is just, I don't know, sometimes my spirit, I just want to see like bro succeeding. But guess what? It cannot happen overnight. Development is a process. It is not an event. So I want to say thank you, Kalasco. And certain thing he made mention about, if you are developing it like this, you cannot compare somebody who making 10,000 US with somebody who making 500 with the same quality, with the same amount of children, four children, and then you telling you want to build a house. Somebody who earning 400 want to build a house, and think you'll be eating 4 times a day in a house. No, it will reduce to 1 time a day, because you got to be buying cement. You got to be. But when that house is built, and when you people move in it, then all that 400 now will come to food. It happened in Ghana. It happened in many countries that are our neighboring countries today. If these roads are built, electricity are installed, pipeable waters are available, our economy will boom, tax collection will increase, budget will increase to billions of dollars, then development, then people's life will improve. Until then, we must first of all bear a little bit of weight, let our infrastructure build. How will you be eating and your plate dirty and ugly? So you think the food that will praise you? No, stomach is deceitful. Stomach can never praise people. I never see anybody on earth that stomach praise. I only see people come to your heart and say, "Mama, what your heart fan?" But they never tell me they your heart. Oh, mama, your stomach beat, so you correct. No, when your stomach beats, that are sickness sometimes.
Yeah, my bro. Thank you for all the support.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, other people come on, and bravo there to you people, and we love all of you, and we are coming there for the voter registration.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Hope to see you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, you see here Liberian expressing Liberian expressing, especially for this rule. Yeah, Liberian. What's up?
Good morning, brother.
How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Thank you for, the the live coverage. I mean, I passed on that road day before yesterday, coming from Grand Bassa, and I saw it. I just want to make this point, Sekou. There was a period in this country's history where we experienced massive economic growth, but we did not experience economic development. The two are distinct. There was money coming in the country. If you can recall, our economy were being compared to that of large economy like India and other countries of the West. But we did not some of the things we are experiencing today. They may say we don't have economic growth. We may agree somehow our GDP is not up to where we used to have it in the days where we were comparing it with Asia, India, but we did not experience this kind of development today. I tell you, Sekou, one of the things we're lacking is publicity. We're not publishing these things. Day before yesterday, a guy from the Sweden embassy and myself went to the new maritime building. And then he said, this building in Liberia. I said, yeah, this is in Liberia, but we're not seeing it. So, Sekou, I think one of the things we must do, and some of the things we should continue to do, is to publish this development President we is carrying on. I mean, when I saw you on the road, I smiled because a lot of people don't know that the Ralphie Road have reached this level. They only take it as a result of what is at EAW Junction, and then they say, oh, the road is out of standstill. Look at me that. Yeah, look at me that Dar es Salaam. Somebody said Dar es Salaam said go and complain on the people carrying on the project. Dar es Salaam should comfort himself with this fact that he's living 1603. There was a period where he used to go 1603, he used to leave from 1603 to go Johnsonville, and then his car got stuck in the mud. It happened 3 times to him. Just to go back one, your car can get stuck in the mud. But this time, he can go back one with his white Infinity car up Johnsonville one station and come back more than 3 times because he lost pound. So we must comfort ourselves with this fact that President Weah is doing well. There are challenges and the challenges will be addressed. But the main issue is that every government should have an agenda. If the president decides to focus on road, let's support the president infrastructure. This is capital development. This is capital investment in economics. They are needed. They contribute to the country's building. So President Weah will not reduce rest press and then be building road at the same time. You have to focus one set of the economy to target and make it better. The fact that President Weah is making this sector of our economy better, let's appreciate this. When we are done with infrastructure development, then we can focus the other part of the economy. I mean, thank you, Sekou. It's a very good thing. I hope that you will move beyond the road, go to the maritime building and other places that our people can see.
Definitely. Thank you. And I also like to say a very big thank you to you for what you continue to do in propagating the message of this country, Liberia, and President Weah. You know, you are one young man that I highly appreciate for everything you do. And, you know, our job is to demystify some of the lies that have been told all around. And basically, how do we do that? Like today, we come here and say, okay, the road is being constructed. The construction of the road is not something that we're doing a video shop. This is what is happening also. This is what is happening actually, and you are seeing it for yourself. And we will not renege on those responsibilities to showcase, you know, Liberia activity to the world and to every other person that are wanting to see what is unfolding. Okay, let me bring in. No, I'll bring in everybody. I'll bring in you. You know, so people can talk, so people can express. You know, their thought about the rule. Hey, Ansu, what's up?
I'm on, bro, my brother. How are you?
Okay, how you doing?
Okay, oh brother, we tell God thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to say thank you for the good work you are doing, and also to the president. The rule issue is being overdue, and since I know how many years now, 170 years, and the president trying to make some changes, we just want to be grateful to the president for a great work he's doing in the country, like especially the rules. You understand? The president is a footballer, a striker. The position, the responsibility of the striker is to score goals. So all we have to do is to just give him the ball, he will score. So we just have to keep supporting the president, and he will deliver. You understand? Because the road issue, other countries talking about building road in the air. Like bro, now after 170 years, we still talking about building road on the ground. So the president is doing extremely well. We just want to say thank you, and thank you for bringing the good news to us, because it's only you can bring the thing to us. We don't see it so easily like that. And we want to encourage you, brother, at least come to Nairobi sometime, you know, so we can discuss. We want to say thank you for the good work you're doing, and also to the president.
Thank
That he keep your eye on the ball.
Thank you, Ansu. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's Ansu, my brother. It's way in Nairobi.
Yeah, brother. Okay, family. Take care.
All right. Okay, that's Ansu. You know, like I said, I'll continue to bring people in. So everybody, you know, so you can know, and the lies, all the lies they've been telling you at the road, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. See people here, people happy standing on the road taking picture. People happy, people there. People happy, people want. People there, people want to come. What's up? How are you?
Yeah. The boss man, how are you, brother?
How are you? How you doing?
This is Melvin, all the way from Istanbul, Turkey.
All right, Melvin. This is the RRA Road project you see here. The road project.
I've been following, I've been sharing on my page. You know, I have a political page, Liberian for George. We are 2023. This page has been in existence since 2019, when everything was tough on us. When the people were fighting us, this page was just sharing the little good the president is doing back home, you know. I'm so excited, and today in Turkey, there will be a hell of a celebration, because I'm going to share all the Liberians here. You know, we are all happy, and this is our dream. Carrasco, this is a dream. This is why we joined beyond president. We are 205. As I'm talking now, my hair is like something scanning inside, you know. I'm so happy. And the other speaker said those wonderful things that the president is doing, you guys need to share. We are just relaying because we are not on the ground. And we want to make a documentary, like 20-minute documentary of all the building the president built in the last 5 to 6 years going now, this road. So we can use it in our campaign. You know, it's a bit, if it's about 30 minutes, we can use it on the buses and things. Because this is a dream. This is what everybody wanted in Liberia. Calasso, thank you so much. Tell the president, thank you. The Liberian people are happy. I will soon be coming down to do my voter registration. Any country, I will go vote for my papi. You know, you're doing well. Thank you so much. You guys, thank you. And thank you for sharing. Yeah.
Thank you.
We are so happy. We are so happy.
We also appreciate you for what you're doing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
The other people,
yeah. What? Yeah. Let me bring in somebody else. Confident D. Let me bring in Confident D.
Let's go.
Confident D.
How you doing, sir?
Confident D, that the RRA road you see here, so that the pavement of the RRA road you see here, the road here, what they say it was never going to happen, it can't work. But I'm glad today to be standing. At least I'm one of the first person to put my foot on the quota. So happy to put my foot on the quota. When I finish, I will stay right on the quota and take my picture, because I want to be, and you know, one of the first person that will put my foot on the quota. So, but you there, you always going in and coming out. This is the rule you always using. How do you feel about this rule?
First of all, little brother, I'll tell you, I was just at the program yesterday with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at the program there. You know, we came in our numbers.
I see you.
I
see you. Your application.
I sleep with it. Yeah, but like I was saying, Kalasco, we were at the program yesterday with the president. This is what we're here for. You know, we came purposely because of what President Weah is doing. President Weah, he will be remembered. And that's my happiness. Because when we were talking about making President Weah president, I was one of those. You understand?
Yeah.
So we got to the point now where we are about to call President Weah the King of Liberia.
King of Liberia.
The King of Liberia. Because Kalasco, that role you see, that Rawafi role you see, I grew up on that role. So I know that role. I can give you the list of my friends that die on that road through accident. So right now, as this morning, I just woke up because we came from the program. You know, we had so much fun. So I'm resting at home in Johnsonville. I'm relaxing in Johnsonville because 2011, when I came, I drove to Johnsonville. I couldn't make it. And right now, I'm living right by the road of Johnsonville. So there are a lot of things. Kalasco, another thing I will strike to you this morning. You see that Ralphie Rowe doing the inauguration of President Weah. Do you know how many millionaires that drove on that road just to come say thank you, congratulations to our president?
Exactly.
Do you know what it means? And I sure some of them saw Liberia for the first time, and they will come back again. They will see that bright star of President George Manneh Weah. Because I'm sure you had this discussion with them. That the next time you come here, you will see something else. So I'm proud of my president. I know his work. I know his ability. I know who George Manneh Weah stands for. You understand? Kalasco, we are proud. We that came, that just few of us. But boots will be on ground for the campaign. We are getting ready. We will be here in our numbers. We're not arguing. No argument. Because I heard you from the beginning of the podcast, you mentioning George, whatsoever his name is. Those are people that mind.
Hello, Confident D? You there? You there? Yeah, I'll tell you. Confident D, okay. Well, you know, I just thought to bring you this, you know, so you can know what is unfolding. I'm about to, so nobody will lie to you again. Oh, the other one not happening. The other one, just make reference to this. Just make reference to this. Yeah. Nobody will come lie to you again. Oh, God. Well, I'm about to leave. You see, Liberians, the people that are Liberian people, they're working here. Young people, you know, earning their daily bread, you know, making sure they're not only, what is impressive about these people, they're not only earning a daily bread, they are making history. Because like I always say, go back and read the history about this road. The road was built in the 40s during the World War II. We have had 20 plus presidents that drove on this road or passed through the corridor of this road. But what do you see? Even though when the people started building the road, when President Weah started building the road, then they say it's death trap. Imagine when it was 2 lane dark, it was not death travel. But President Weah is expanding and making it 4 lane. You consider it as death trap. But again, that is it. That is the beauty of it, right? And that is the beauty of it. Okay, what I mean? Eh? How long you been working with these people?
This is my 1 year farm.
1 year farmer. So how do you feel as a young man? At least you're not going to go knock somebody here. You hear any something for yourself. How do you feel?
Yes, I'm happy because as a young man coming up, you don't need to sit around here to do something. Instead of involving yourself in the criminal act, do something to earn daily bread to sustain yourself. So I'm happy that a lot of people who in the habit of going over there to go and steal, because for me, I'm proud of working on this. Even though it's not much, but really I'm happy.
And this is happening under a George Weah administration, the road construction. The president is listening. I mean, how do you feel? What can you say to President Weah?
Wow, this story, as you said previously, because in the Liberians for decades, the road are not been constructed like this, and Weah is doing it. It's a history, and we'll always remember this. President Weah, I feel impressed. I'm happy of we expanding the RI road. There are a lot of people on the media say it's a death trap, but now President Weah is doing well. I was late. I pray that we will do more. I stand 2023. My fingers stand firm.
You listen to the man. Also, you know, you said what again? Okay, Caleb. That was the voice of Caleb, the young man that have been working here a year plus, and you know, earning something for himself. Like I said to you, I want to stay on the road. So I too can be a part of the history. So Caleb, can you please hold a video for me? So I will stand right on the quota. Yeah, so at least I can be part of the history.
I want to stand with you, okay?
No problem. I'm a mayor, the man working on the road too. And you know, all of them working on the road. So this is the road I'm standing on. I am standing on. You see on my cap here, you see the inscription, PR+6. I always this now when I sleep with him. And I'm here, these Liberians, they are all here working and making sure that things, you know, are good. And tomorrow this video, even years upon years, my children will go and see it and say, yeah, oh, my pa, my grandpa, my brother was there when we were constructing the RIA road. The first time I was being laid on the RIA road, my feet is on it, I'm standing on it. The first time on the RIA road, my foot on it. Yeah, my feet. The first time on the RIA road. Yeah, my foot on it. I'm standing on it. Yeah. And see, my brother here, Barry. My brother Barry here is also working. What's his name? Oh, Philip. Okay, Philip is also here. They are all young Liberians, you know, that are supervising the construction of the road. All of these Brother Smith, sorry. Hey, what's your name? Oh, Mr. Toe. Okay, Philip, Smith, and Barry, they are all here. In fact, as a matter of fact, he be behind me only. Okay, we started tomorrow. You gotta come. You gotta be there because this is a historic endeavor. We must all be. You see, Barry, man, let's stay on the road. Let the people know that we stepping on it. We're making history here. I'm very happy and very excited to be here with the brothers here to make sure that the road is constructed. I'm very overly happy. I'm overly happy because this is happening on a George Weah administration. It's happening on a George Weah administration. the man who they said will not fix this road, but today he's fixing it. It's got young people like Liberians that are facing it. Mama, let me talk to this people. Come. Let me start with Philip. Philip. Mama, this is the road that you conducted the supervision. I mean, they got thousands of Liberians listening to you. The president is also listening to you, right? So, but what can you say? What can you say to Liberians and to the president for the level of work that has been done here?
Let me start with the president. I want to appreciate you a lot for your effort in making our country how it's supposed to be. Instead of other countries. I really applaud you on that. And also, my message to the Liberian people is to be patient. The processes require time. In Abuja, you know, the quality you have to go through the process, stages. Most of the time, people will be finishing as compared to the other ones. Let them be patient. President will help you.
Thank you, Philip. I deeply appreciate you. The man spoke like an engineer, you know. The man language, you can know that the man are engineer. People will get, political people, they're talking out in the wrong way. But the engineer language the man speaking, and Barry is also here. This man is here, so he and myself went to school together. Yeah, this man and myself went to school together. He's my young brother. We went to school. We went to school together. We started the same class, and today I feel proud that he's contributing to the construction. He was in Maryland at a certain point, and today he's here, also making this historic, journey a success. Barry, what do you say?
First of all, I'd like to thank the president. This is an endeavor that he has strongly put his heart into. It's not easy, like what my friend said. Most often people will see, they will want to see the finishing, and they feel that some people they are passing think that we are delaying, because the project is delaying, or the progress is delaying. And whereas there are so many things that need to put into place, and the consultant is here, they have to make sure the quality and assurance and quality control. And but for the greater good, I mean, this is a success, and if for any reason there's any Liberian or anybody somewhere out there who has a doubt that this president vision is an illusion, I think they should take that out of their mind from day on. As the president is actually committed to making things happen. Development comes with process. We walk in, it's like a work in progress. I mean, things just don't happen spontaneously. Anything that comes in fast, it doesn't last. I think that will be my last message for the Liberian people. I want to say thank you to Mr. President. Keep it up, and look forward to you, staying with us.
Things don't happen spontaneously. I say full of people on notebook. Things don't happen spontaneously. I mean, again, now doing Jesus Christ, Papa Monday, they can say, let there be, and there was light. Especially within a struggling economy that we got here. When the president took over, things were tense. And not only in Liberia, things were tense globally. The president took 2 years to put things in order. As soon as the president, we had took power, COVID-19 came in. Everything was utter static. Nothing you could see. But today we are grateful to the Almighty Allah that his far-sightedness, the president's wisdom, is paying result. Evidenced by the road we are standing on. I'm grateful to stay with these Liberian young people. I mean, young people that are making. Look at Philip. Look at Smith. Look at. Look at these young people. And I see one young lady standing there. A young lady that is devoting her time. Show the camera to the young lady. Let people see this young lady. A young lady that is devoting her time to not go stand and put him back on her arm, but standing here to earn her living, her honest living. I mean, I can't overly emphasize, Mama, I thank you, yeah? What's your name? Rosalie. I mean, Rosalie, how do you feel coming here to work and earn your own living?
I'm very happy. Three those, the now wash, so happy, very happy for why I get. This is what I'm saying. So I tell you, President, thank you for why you did.
Thank you, Rosalie. And you listen to Rosalie there. And, well, I mean, I just came very, I said I just came because based on what we talked about, people say, thank you for what you're doing. I think I appreciate everything. Yeah. So the president has gotten a message. Thousands our life, and I'm saying life, thousands of Liberians from all walks of life, Europe, America, Asia, everybody do it online.
Yeah, come.
Yeah. So everybody appreciate what is happening here. Yeah. So before I leave the boys here, I think I'll get that one of
Let me just start with our class. You know, it's very prudent indeed. If we doesn't give words of encouragement to the Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, I think we'll be very much grateful because it is a milestone achievement for this government. So, as young people, as people who do